guys, what's up? Welcome back. My name is Tess. Today's video is just me creating this look right here. I haven't done a look like this in a while, especially on my YouTube, and I was filming this eye on my Instagram reels, and I thought like I haven't really felt motivated to film a YouTube video, so hopefully today is a good start of the 2022 of me doing more creative looks. Something just like not super focused on new products all the time. I feel like there's only so much I can take. I apologize that I took a little break at the end of 2021. Wasn't really fully mentally strong enough to be there, but I'm back in 2022. Hopefully I can do more videos focusing on just like creating, because that's what I'm all about. If you guys are interested in today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. I would really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So I am going to my got2b glue and just do my normal brows routine. Some of you guys were requesting a brow tutorial, so here it is. I'm using just a ColourPop E12. You can use any of your spoolie brush with a little bit of the glue. And I'm just going to start brushing this brow up. Now I'm just going to use this iron part and kind of press the hair down. And try to find like a like how the hair is moving, so it can look really nice and groomed in one direction. Sometimes I leave it a little messy, but I think today I just want this to be very smooth, and so I'm going to kind of press it down. Okay, so now I'm going into this She Glam pencil. I have been using this like non-stop in the past year, ever since I got it. You have one side with flicker marker type of a situation, and you have one side with an actual like brow pencil, which is really nice and easy to work with. I think this is like what, $3 or something like that, $3.50, which is uber cheap. But it works really well. I have it in the color Espresso. Okay, I'm just gonna lightly fill this. And lightly fill this in. And kind of like fill in whatever there is like a little gap in between the hairs. I'm just doing a very light fill. Okay, and I'm going to flip the pencil over. I'm gonna just use the marker part to kind of draw in the baby hairs. Like the marker just it's very like thin. And the strokes just looks very realistic, so that's why I love it. And the great thing about this marker is that it doesn't like distribute like way too much ink. So you have better control. Okay, so if you find there's any gap that you want to fill in, you certainly can. Just fill it in the gaps. Okay, now the brows is done for now. We can fine tune it later. I'm going to apply some skin complexion stick from Merit, and I am going to kind of pat things over just to kind of even out the canvas. I'm gonna do a little bit of the eye primer and apply a tiny bit since there's not a whole lot of eyeshadow going on. Oh yeah, so I have not told you guys, this look is inspired by this look right here. Very pretty look done by Claudia Burka, I think, on Instagram. And I absolutely love his look on graphic liner and stuff, so I do want to recreate it. I think I'm going to just use Ariel A16 to kind of sketch out the line. I'm taking Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palettes. I'm taking the shade Mantra, like the deepest charcoal shade. I'm going to kind of line the eyes very quickly, just to, you know, have a outline where I kind of like things. You can use a eyeliner pen for sure, which I'm going to do in a little bit, but I kind of like to see where things are going with just some eyeshadow. Let me show you the side. So I'm trying to match this on this side. And I'm gonna flip it over, kind of try to find the little angle that I can work with. And I'm gonna just turn it here. I think something like this is a good start. I kind of want to use the Jones Road kohl pencil to kind of sketch out this part. Yeah, I could have just gone using this pencil. It seems a lot easier. This pencil is a little waxy, so I will have to go over with the Life Liner for sure. And straight in with Huda Beauty's Life Liner. I actually quite enjoyed this recently, so I'm going to just kind of sketch it out. I'm gonna trace the line a little bit, and then I want to go here to kind of do this little part. This liner is actually very, very thin. You can make really thin lines. That's why I really enjoy this. Okay, now I have to maybe thicken this line too. Just make it a little thicker. Ariel's A19 brush on the concealer flap side. Makeup remover. I'm just gonna dab a little bit of the makeup remover, not too much, because you don't want this to be too wet either. And I'm just going to kind of clean up the lines. Clean up the lines ever so slightly. And you can have a little cotton pad ready to kind of clean it up. And then go back in to kind of finesse the line a little bit. Just make sure it's nice and crisp. Okay, now I'm just gonna go into Pat's Midnight Sun, and I want to take this shade. It's really shiny, kind of like silvery type of a glittery goodness. I'm gonna pat this kind of over the eyelid, the center of the eyes, to really catch that really beautiful like shine. That is so pretty and very shiny. Okay, and then I'm going into this Essence loose glitter. They're all like big stars and small stars, and I'm just going to kind of start working that, putting them on the eyelid like sporadically. I am also using a very helpful tool. This is adhesive liner. It has a really like fine tip. You can draw a line and then put your eyelash glue on. But I just want to use this to kind of stick up some stars like this. And then we can start placing it where we want it. Quite a lengthy process to like kind of work with these. But in the end, I hope it's worth it. Okay, I'm going to get to work. Okay, I'm just gonna do some small stars, and it's super time consuming because I can't get super close to the mirror because I'm filming it. But I'm going to do that and I will be right back. So now I kind of want to go back and add a little bit, just a little bit more of this astral shade, the gaps, and also highlight the brown one. And I'm gonna add a little bit of the sparkle on the gaps, so you can shine a little more. I go in with this today as I do want the skin to really glow, so that's what I'm just going to use my finger to kind of apply this at like the high points of the face. Actually, it's quite nice. I'm just gonna apply it at the whole face because why not? I really want my base to really glow. And I really like the fact that this is not like glittery or anything like that. It's not too offensive. Okay, just to provide coverage, I'm going to go in with Pat's concealer in the shade L5. It is still one of my favorites, if not a favorite concealer of mine. It's very trustworthy. I'm just going to, you know, go to town, provide that coverage that I am looking for, because the thing is lacking in coverage a little bit. Going to L3 to conceal some dark circles. To kind of cover some more, I'm going to Merit Skin Complexion Stick in the shade Silk. And I'm going to kind of put ever so slightly, a little bit on the darker area. I'm just gonna lightly pat this over to kind of brighten the under eyes. To set things down, going into Pat's under eye powder to kind of lightly set things down. Bronze up the skin, I'm going to Jacqueline Cosmetics, the bronzer right here to kind of warm up the skin. So for the blush today, I kind of want to go into Pactra's Major Blush palette. I really like this palette for like my editorial looks like this. So I think I'm going to use the pink because I feel like every time I do like a black smoky eye, I really like a pink looking cheeks. So yeah, that's what I am going to do. I'm going to a BH Lavender number 4 brush. Now place it a little bit higher right here to create a little bit of that drape blush type of a look. It is a pretty blush. I'm gonna do the same to this side of my face. The highlight, I really want this to really pop. I'm trying the Mirrored Balm highlighter because I really want this to have a really glowy skin-like type of finish. I'm going to apply this highlighter on the high points. The highlighter is in the shade Cava. And it is like a champagne silver type of a situation. It's actually prettier on the face than when I was swatching it. When I was swatching it, I was not super duper impressed, but it does give you cheeks that really glowy. You see that? That is really pretty actually. Okay, so for the lip today, let's try this lipstick that I rarely use. It's called Bitch Perfect from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm gonna use the cream. So there is that, a little bit of that monochromatic kind of a look. I think I'm going to put like a gloss over. I'm just gonna go use the Fenty Pink Dragon. I'm going to gloss over the lips just to create that shine. And the reason why I'm not using a lip liner because I don't want this look to be like super defined, but I do want this to look juicy and kind of overline the lips a little. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I really like how this look turned out. You guys let me know if you guys like this look. And if you want to watch the shorter version, I'll put it on my reels. And yeah, I really like how sparkly and shiny my eyelid is, you know, playing with a different shape. something different from what I normally would do. Hopefully we get to do more of these type of looks on my channel, or just do something creative, not so much focusing on new products all the time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and I truly hope that you guys will have the best year ever on 2022. Really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.